You, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today it's day 243 days of no fap. So not gonna keep this video long, but so yeah. Well, first things first, my plans did change a little bit for tomorrow. So tomorrow being June 1st, I was gonna try to fly to New Jersey, go back home. Now, of course, because I work for a major airline, I get to use, my flight benefits. But part of that means the flight has to be open or there has to be seating available. I don't know what happened, but again, it is Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people traveling. And plus, this is so school ended just last week. So this is kind of like the first official week of summer. A lot of people traveling. A lot of people going to New Jersey, but not for the sake of going to New Jersey. It's because the airline I work for, they use Newark as a major city to do connections out of. Mostly European locations. So with that said, yeah, I ain't flying tomorrow. But I was able to use, a discount or my employee discount to get a decent price for a Wednesday morning's flight. So I will be in Jersey officially on Wednesday. I'm super excited for that. Now, outside of that, today was a good day. Today was definitely a good day. Pretty eventful, just from a standpoint of just, some funny stuff. So I posted a story earlier about this situation. So I was working on the flight. Well, of course I was working on the flight. So I hopped in the bin, and of course, the belt loader's in front of me and everything else. So at the end of the belt loader, the team leader pulled up a cart with some luggage in it. So he had told me there weren't gonna be too many bags going in the back. So he's like, just sit tight. He said, I'm gonna go work in the front. I said, all right, cool. So I'm just chilling. And real talk, I got a little sleepy, got a little tired. It happens, right? Because again, the flight doesn't leave for like another hour. So I just plopped up, boom, laid down, got comfy. So, just rested my eyes a little bit, but still being somewhat alert of my surroundings so that this way, when he comes back up to the belt loader, they usually, or they whistle. Because also, too, you have to get really, really good at hearing and reading lips and also hand signals and gestures. And then, of course, it's important to relay it back only because we have earplugs in. So when you have earplugs in, just imagine, closing your ears and you can mostly only hear yourself talking and everything else around you just sounds really low like this. Like when someone's yelling, you hear like that, and it's like, you really, 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 really got to get good at listening. So in any case, I was like half asleep, but real talk, I was like this close to really passing out. So in any case, as I'm laying there, my eyes are closed and I was just about to get into a deep sleep, and I felt this tickle on my arm, and almost instantly I just I'm still half asleep. But it was like I felt it. It was like right here on my wrist. I felt, and I was just like, bow, and I just grabbed it. I grabbed it almost instantly. So then I woke up, opened my eyes, and I'm like, the hell? And I look, I'm expecting to see, if something was crawling on me, that I smashed it first before, grabbing anything. So I'm looking. I don't see nothing. I'm like, the fuck? Okay. So then I open my hand, and it's this wasp just in my hand, bro. I freaked out. I screamed. I said, it was funny because when I saw it, I squeezed it again, and then I threw it, and then I was just like, bro, I lost my shit. So then I jumped about 10 feet into the pit where I had my bag stacked up, and I'm looking around for it. It was still I thought I squashed it. Apparently I didn't. But I was just blessed that I had my gloves on, so that if it were trying to sting me, I didn't feel it or anything. Because truth is, if it was my bare hand, I would have felt that there was something in my hand. But because I had my gloves on, thank God. So yeah, so that made for a pretty funny story, made a few people laugh online. But yeah, man, other than that, not too much else has happened. Urges were better. There wasn't that, like, yeah, like I said, I don't know what came over me the last 2 days, or like a day or two ago, where I was just super like just after women, bro. I was just like, shit, damn, look at her, she's sexy, damn, what the fuck, I mean, I'm looking at ass, titties, everything, but either way, I'm back to normal, thank God. And oh yeah, the one thing, the one major thing that did happen today, that's a continuation of yesterday. So yesterday I mentioned that while on NoFap, as you get better with facing challenges within yourself and facing your own traumas, you get better at facing challenges in real life with other people, and especially in how you communicate things, right? And because there's a big part of us that are people pleasers, and you avoid saying and addressing certain things for the sake of, I don't want to make this other person upset, or I don't want this other person to now not like me or have a reason to not like me, right? So in any case, that kind of went into effect. Well, no, I can't say kind of. It did go into effect today. Just had a conversation, just about something that I noticed, and when the person did it, immediately, I was able to address it and call her out on it, and I wasn't, and of course, her response was to get very defensive and kind of thing. And because I no longer own that responsibility of other people, I stayed where I needed to stay with it. Tone never changed. I was just like, well, I'm not going to say what it is, because I just, again, it's personal. But but at the end of the day, when I addressed it, called her out on it, of course, for her, after the fact, I can kind of sense that she was still feeling kind of whatever about it. I was fine either way. I was good. Like, I was good either way. So then, of course, after I left, essentially, I went to go do a couple other things, and then it was a couple of times after that I ended up getting phone calls and things like that, kind of just following up on different plans and things, and in which I know in the past, when that would happen, it would really only to see if I was angry, kind of thing, in which, like I said, I wasn't. I was just like, and of course, it wasn't like it came back up, like, why did you say that, blah, blah, blah. It was just, no, like, I addressed it. I said what I said, and that's just what it is, in which now everything else is up to the other person. Like, it's up to them to, have a moment, be honest with themselves about what it is that they were doing and how it affects other people. You feel me? Like, it's completely on them. I mean, but yeah, I'm only going to speak to it one time. There's nothing else to say about it, and I'm not angry or going to treat you any differently, because of it. Because that's what women do, like that's a very female trait, really. That's kind of more feminine energy to kind of hold on to things and harbor things, and like, because literally, like a second ago, yes, if a woman addressed what I addressed and how I addressed it, yes, it would have been an argument. It would have been confrontation. It would have been this whole thing leading into, even 10 minutes from that point, they still harboring that because they didn't like how it made them feel. Whereas I don't own that. It's like, no, I addressed it. I mean, I stood on what I said, and then I just keep it moving, and that's it. So yeah, it was definitely a major moment of growth, and of course, like I said, when it happens, yeah, the other person may be very uncomfortable. They're probably going to be irritated or mad at you, and that's fine. Just don't allow yourself to lack the consistency, or even worse, damn sure don't backpedal on that shit. don't backpedal on that. You know, I mean, unless you genuinely have broken your own moral code. You know, if you set goals or expectations on yourself as far as how you would like to communicate, and you didn't live up to how you like to communicate or how you communicated in that moment, then it's fine to apologize for that. Apologize. Hey, listen, you know, I wasn't quite where I needed to be in that moment. So, you know, I understand that, yes, I did address things improperly to my own expectations of that, you know. You know, I do apologize because, again, I know that I'm better than that. Yes, my point was made, but I needed to have made it better in that moment, and I didn't. And I'm sorry about that. Yo, hey, again, you ain't apologizing for them. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry. No. You ain't doing that. You're apologizing because of the integrity that you have for yourself. Again, I'm always doing this because everything's internal. All right, every time I'm just I'm here with it. You know what I mean? So, you know, because it's about you. This whole journey is about you. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So yeah, man. As always, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are grateful for the life that we have, so we can manifest the life that we want and deserve. All right, you gotta claim it. You gotta know that no matter what you're going through, it's going to happen. It will happen. It's already written that it will happen. You're just ready to receive it. All right. So either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and we'll do it again tomorrow for sure. All right. Peace.